It's too late. I already pushed live.
Oops, it's all good.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. Hopefully.
Hello.
Is it live? Yeah, we're live. We're. I couldn't think of a thing to say. Hey, y'all.
We're live. I double checked.
Oh goodness. So,
Well, people.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We haven't even said that in our talk.
We haven't. Happy New Year, friends. I'm going to be optimistic about. The last time I celebrated a new year, which I celebrated the coming of 2020, I have video footage of me drinking wine and twerking in excitement because I was like, 2019 sucks. 2020 is going to be great. And then look what happened. So this time I did not do any of those things.
No celebratory twerking this year.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood, I guess, but I am still happy that we are all here. We have survived another year and we are here hanging out, wrapping up.
Yes.
Is this our second 25 days of manga?
Yes. Dylan was not co-hosting with us last year. Last year it was me and Lita.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Dylan joined us this year.
Yeah, because I don't think I hosted. Did I host last year? Or did I just...
You were one of the hosts last year. And you did all the videos.
You did a lot of videos.
Yeah.
That's right, I did. I really loved all this year.
Yo, 25 days of manga is such a labor of love for me.
Yeah, listen.
Really, I think what helped me get me through the crappy December that I had.
Yeah, you did. You had. But listen, can we just say, I think we all agree that you're a freaking beast when it comes. I was just like, how is she doing this? How is she?
It's called pre-recorded schedule, my friends. Pre-recorded schedule.
I still am stuck on like 748 books that you read this year because
it was more than that. What's the official number again? I want to say
it's 748.
To see you. Happy 2021.
I know.
That is bonkers.
I screenshot it because I was like, this will never happen again. I need to document this.
Like, when I saw that, I thought, how? Like, do you take? This is probably
how many that is in a day?
I don't read that much. Do you like take them to like the bath?
787 books a day. Like not a day, but read for the year. But that includes all my manga.
Yeah. Still,
I have the official stat right here. Is that in the bedroom? Let me go get it. I have the official stat breakdown of how many books and how many manga. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, Whitney. You.
Sorry, y'all.
You okay?
I'm just like the amount that she ended up reading. I'm just like, girl, how? How did you?
Still, like half of that is probably regular books,
right?
Not even manga.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I was like, we have the same amount of time in the day. I just don't use my time wisely.
Right.
I still play Animal Crossing, so
I barely read this year. It just wasn't good.
So the official breakdown: 787 titles. 358 of those were books, and the rest were manga. 61 of those were audiobooks. So,
oh my gosh.
That is so much. Can we just
Whitney? Yes, sweetie, I am fine. Thank you.
Like,
she's not human, but she's fine.
I am human. I just have no life this year, so I spend it all reading.
Oh, Dylan he'll be back. I hope.
I don't know what I'm doing because I don't have a life either. So I'm like, what have I been doing?
The thing is, like, with my anxiety, focusing on like a TV show or a movie, like I just do it. But for whatever reason, I could focus on reading. So
yeah, no, I feel you on that because I'm very similar. people will ask me like, "Oh, what's your favorite movie?" And I'm just like, I don't really watch movies because I just get so like I can't pay attention and I get really jittery or I fall asleep. But if you put a book in front of me, I can sit and read a book just like all day. But even still, I have not read nearly as much as you have, and it's just like I am impressed.
It was a sickness in 2020. I caught like readeritis or something where
Oh my goodness.
you know, when you look at like 429 volumes of manga in a year, like
Yeah, that's a lot.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
A little over a volume a day, and considering the 3 rounds of the Manga Love Readathon that I hosted this year,
Mm-hmm.
and a bulk of my reading, because one of those was 3 days long, and I read 50 titles. So,
Right, yeah,
because that's all I did for 3 days straight is read.
Man,
Those nights I couldn't even sleep, so I stayed up all night reading. Like it was a sickness.
Wow. But that was I played Animal Crossing. Really did ruin my life.
That was like the one thing that took me away from reading when it first came out was Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
I did actually open mine up the other day. It was really fun to hop back into it for a minute.
Oh my goodness.
I'm really proud of like my demographic breakdown. I did a lot better than I thought I would this year. So for that.
Yay. Okay, so actually, since we're talking about like things like that, let's talk about the fact that one, I did not fill out the bingo card not one time. I kept forgetting about it.
I don't think I ever finished looking at the bingo card. I know I got bingo once or twice with what I did do.
Right. Yeah, I have
but
no idea.
I was going to go for a blackout, and I don't think I did it.
I didn't do any of it because I don't know. I was so caught up in reading. We know that. Oh, don't get me started on the snowmen in Animal Crossing. I don't want to talk about it. But no, oh, are you okay, Dylan? Oh, okay. You lagged just a second. And I was like, oh no, did you? Oh no, are you gone?
I was trying to go to Goodreads on my computer, and then my computer froze, and I was, are you kidding me?
So I'm just
gonna... Goodreads has been like crashy all day because everybody in their
everyone's on it.
Reading goals up.
Right.
I caught it at a good time of day.
Oh gosh.
I've got my new goal all set there. I've already got 5 reviews for the year done because I counted like all of my book reading last week after my last wrap up towards 2021. So that's why.
Oh my gosh. People who just you have it together. So prepared. So together.
I even did a blog post this morning. Like I was on top of it today.
Yeah. And you have like over 800 videos. I saw that the other day. I was like, what on earth?
I've been making content over 5 years and I don't private anything. It's all up there. So it's kind of like a journal.
Also
so I don't private
things. Yeah.
Goodness. I totally okay. So what I was
for me,
I've
been
Go ahead, Dylan.
Go ahead, Dylan. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I've been doing this for 10 years, and I only have like technically 600 videos between my 2 channels. But if you add like this, like 5 or 6 collab channels that I've been on, it's well over 1,000.
Oh my gosh!
Like, it has to be.
I like nothing.
But yeah,
so
I've been doing videos. I've been posting at least 3 videos a week for the last 5 years.
Oh my goodness. That's
I think I took one break for like 2 weeks in the first year or 2.
That's impressive. I
enjoy it. I enjoy the editing process. Like I enjoy every part of it. It's fun.
See, that's what I
think that's the difference. It doesn't feel like a chore. Right. I just enjoy it. I have days where I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do anything. And anymore, I just don't film those days. The days I feel good, as much as I can, and stock it up and schedule videos.
Yeah.
I will
That's
say,
why sometimes you'll see me in the same shirt for 4 or 5 videos because I film them all at the same time.
Right. I will say that if there's anything I learned this year, I learned that I really enjoy streaming way more than actually creating
filming
videos.
and editing. Yeah.
Like I love the Discord. I love being able to talk to people a little bit more like I guess in real time. Also editing.
It's not for everybody. Like I enjoy that process.
Get bored. Okay, when I had my old channel, where the focus was on like lifestyle kind of stuff, I loved editing there because I did a lot of like fashion videos that could be like colorful and just like all these cool edits and stuff like that.
Well, why haven't you done the trend where you like match your outfit to like the volume of manga?
Because
you could have so much fun with that video.
I probably could, but the thing is also I don't want to have to go and buy clothes to like match. I would go down a rabbit hole.
Do the ones that you have though. Like take your favorite outfits and match a volume of manga to that.
That's actually
do it. I want to see it.
That'd be great.
That is my official Asia Mama Loves Manga 2021 suggestion. Do at least one of those for me.
Maybe I'll do. Maybe I could. Okay, I'm now. My brain is doing the things. Anyway,
I'm stimulating the creativity.
I'm like, oh wait, no, it's kind of. Maybe I'll do that. But I guess sorry. Going back to the bingo card, I didn't do the bingo card. But the one thing that I did accomplish that I was very proud of myself for is I did read volumes 1 through 27 of Yona of the Dawn. Yay! Well, okay,
my heart is so happy.
Yay. Okay, 27 I still have not technically finished, but like I read all the ones that I was supposed to read within the time frame.
And then I gifted you 27. I'm like, you're gonna do this.
Yes. So I'm patting myself on the back for that.
You spoiled me, BT Dubs.
Oh, I still haven't watched. I need to catch up on everything.
You spoiled me too.
I kind of
because she got me BTS face masks. She got me the first volume of A Witch at the End of the World.
It's so great. Yeah, Witch is Love at the End of the World.
Yeah, Witch is Love at the End of the World. And then the next omnibus that I needed.
Yeah. I mean, but
I knew, like, the second I gave Aisha my wish list, I was like, I am 95% sure she's going to get me one of the Holic omnibus.
I almost got you 2 of them.
Oh my God.
She's like, I want you to read it.
Please read it.
I've done that before, where I've like bought books for my friends that I want them. I have literally bought Don't Call Me Daddy and Don't Call Me Dirty like 4 times on Amazon because I have sent that to everybody.
I was one of the people that got Don't Call Me Dirty this year.
I know.
It was so cute though.
Yeah, I'm so glad y'all liked your gifts though, because
yes,
I'm not like I'm weird. Y'all know I'm weird with gifts, which is why I conveniently did like. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I was like, I'm not going to actually give them the wish list link.
Yeah, you did it.
Right. But I had her address from last year's game. That's how I was able to send it.
I have it saved now too. I just gonna send her
I've saved your address. Don't worry.
I was trying to be sneaky. I was like, if I don't put the list there, they can't.
I almost sent you more a bride's story too, but I'm like, nah, she's gonna read them first.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I try to be sneaky and I don't let people sending me stuff, but now people have my address. Like, dang it.
Now I can send you whatever.
Oh my gosh, y'all better not. Listen, I will block people for block addresses, like you can block.
Don't worry.
Nope.
One time I sent somebody an eggplant, so there's no telling.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
And a potato. I've sent a potato and an eggplant.
Oh, an actual eggplant?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can buy like produce on Amazon.
I just had the best idea.
Yeah. It actually like the
Valentine's Day packages.
It's made to where you can write things on it, like a message or whatever. So I mean, you can only imagine what the eggplant said, but it was funny. But you know, the sad part of that story is me and the boy that I sent the eggplant to kind of stopped talking before the eggplant got there. So we don't know what happened there.
Oh no!
Name and address on it, and he was just like.
And I'm thinking like, oh, I hope he knows that was sent before this was called off because
like,
oh my god,
we're not interested now.
Oh
my gosh, that was great. I love hearing like vaguely thirsty stories from Natalie.
It's because like when we do our Thirsty Thursday talk, she's always like in the quiet and so like talking a lot. And so then there's me and Aisha where we're like, hey, look at us in our thirsty selves.
Right.
So whenever Natalie gets a little thirsty with us, we thrive on it.
Get excited. We're just like, yes.
Yeah. So it's send boys eggplants. It gets the message across.
Interesting. Like actual eggplants.
An actual eggplant.
I feel like by the time it got to the person,
or a potato. Listen, if you send a potato through the mail, that doesn't have to be wrapped. It'll just be sent as a potato. Like you can put a stamp on it, and they will send it.
Wait a minute, but what does the potato mean?
Well, the potato I sent it, but it just had a Sharpie written on it and just said "you a bitch." That's what it said. So it was meant to be funny though. I wasn't being mean to this person. Right. It was the same person.
Oh, okay.
The potato came.
Oh my god, that would be. Oh, it came first. Okay, I was gonna say if it came after, if it was like, that'd be really sad. Because like he'd be like, wait, she said no, but now I got this one. I don't know. It'd be funny.
This is just so. I didn't know that this was a thing that people were like. People are sending actual produce.
There's companies that do that specifically.
Mm-hmm. Even Amazon will send like they have like a grocery thing on Amazon where you can buy groceries. I'm assuming it's from your state, like. They'll find the Amazon warehouse from your state or something, but yeah, I've thought about it. Why not?
Interesting. What? This is a thing?
Oh, I think I've heard of this.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, frijoles for breakfast? Like we haven't really talked about anything. We're just crap.
Yeah,
but that's just the chaotic mess that we all are. Look at your fan. I want them to see.
I have never sent.
Oh yeah.
What other veg?
So I don't know if I showed Natalie or not, if she saw my videos, but I got this from Shae, and it has like the best flop ever.
Ooh,
it's
good. Do it again.
I love it.
I love it.
I saw it. I'm like,
Dylan. Hey, that's it.
So satisfying.
It's amazing.
And they had that company had a bunch more that were all like very gay. There were rainbow, like just rainbow fans and stuff. Like they had a ton. Mm-hmm.
Very cute.
And then my husband said,
I have a Golden Girls
fan. The best Christmas ornament ever this year.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes. I remember
so for the people like in the comments, my husband got me this Christmas ornament that was a merman.
So cute.
A shirtless merman with a reddish orange sparkly tail. And he's holding a volleyball.
So good.
Because Haikyuu was like the epitome of 2020 for me. I was obsessed and watching it constantly on repeat. Like it was just a big part of my 2020. And so he got me an ornament that represented that, plus all my romance reading that I did. It was the perfect combo and the perfect storm, and I love it. And it's like huge. It's like this tall.
Oh my gosh.
It's so big. It's gonna have to go on the back of the tree when people come to the house.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I would put it in the front.
Wait,
But
what
it's
is
Living in conservative Utah, I don't think everybody would appreciate him in the front of the tree.
Wow. I wish. Oh my god. I would live my best
I
life.
have so many feelings about that, though.
Oh gosh.
I'd send it to myself, honestly. That stimulus check came in, honey.
Oh gosh. Ugh. Okay, sorry. I totally interrupted.
No, you're totally okay.
There's all these creative ways to just get to people through the mail.
I didn't know about these things, so now I'm like, who can I send? I'm like plotting. I'm like, who can I send things to?
I mean, the power of introverts is strong, honestly. Like, right. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes. So, should we actually talk about
manga?
Manga and 25 days of manga. So, like I said, I read Yona up to volume basically 27. Have absolutely loved it. If y'all want to see, I guess, kind of my journey through it, like you can watch my previous live. I did everything live because I was being kind of lazy and I really like streaming. So I did a lot of read-alongs where we really reading.
With Aisha, typically not.
Exactly.
As much as I love you, that's
I'm biting my tongue.
I was not actually reading, but I did eventually get everything together and it was great. So I loved it. I'm so shout out to Shae and who else has told G has told me. Dylan, have you read Yona?
I read the first 7 volumes when it first came out, and then I just dropped off of it. Okay, but I did like what I read.
Right, there's just been a lot of people who have said, Aisha, you need to start reading it. Why aren't you reading it? I started collecting it definitely because of you, Shae.
Because I wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I'll start collecting it. I'm sure I'll.
And I won't shut up about it, just like I won't shut up about Sweat and Soap.
I mean,
his fingertips.
Listen,
they're just series I am not gonna shut up about.
Yes, and I'm glad, and I'm a Yona stan now. So
Yay!
I guess
who's your favorite?
And also, my favorite. Okay, here's the thing. So. I would. It's hard to say who my favorite is. If I were gonna say the one that I feel most represents me, or the one that I would most likely want to be if I had to be one of them, would be Jaeha. I love Jaeha so much. He is chaotic and bi and just self-absorbed. Honestly, he's my alter ego. Okay, he's self-absorbed and
I knew you'd like him.
I love him. But I also I feel very much a kinship to Zeno as well. Because
Zeno must be protected. Zeno is a precious being. Yes. We love Zeno.
And knowing what I know about him and how he looks really young and he has this youthful personality, but inside is so much wisdom and pain, sadness and just
my baby.
I love him, and I also very much kind of identify with him in a lot of ways. So he's up there. I don't know. Don't make me choose. I love them all, even the Dark Dragon.
Yes, the Dark Dragon forever. The Dark Dragon and Yoda forever. I don't care what anybody says. That is my ship forever.
Oh my gosh.
Granted, I love Sheena. He is my favorite. I love him. I love his aesthetic. I like the quiet guys who hide in the corner. I just do. And that is totally who he is. And I'm to that person. And it is just my aesthetic and the people that I love. He's my favorite.
I get it.
Plus, he has Ao, his little animal companion, and Ao is the best.
Yes, very, 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 very cute. I will say though, I think hands down my favorite character is Yona though. Like all the boys are great, but
Yona is a queen. Yona is an empress. I love Yona.
Just I have had so much fun watching her grow in such a short
journey
time.
is amazing. Yeah. Like I say, some people struggle with her in the first volume or two because of her like naivete of being kept in the and stuff. Yeah. But that is very quickly remedied within the series. That's my gosh. Volumes. If you're not jiving with it then fine. But anybody who gives it like 2 to 3 volumes, they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Because her is so fast.
Yes. And not fast. To be and it, like it made sense. It made sense.
Yes, Gija's great too. We love him.
Yes, Gija is great. Okay, it's just hard. I can't.
He's just he's just my little cinnamon roll, and I want to protect him.
Yeah.
Romantically speaking, is she not forever for me? Like that's choose. Right. I want Yoda and the Dark Dragon together, and then Sheena to just be their buddies. We'll be together and be their buddies. That's how I want to go.
I love that.
That's my headcanon, okay? Okay.
I just love them.
I know.
And okay. Sorry, I was like looking to see if I missed anything. I don't think so. So yeah, that's what I did. I did also start a bride's story, and I was trying to read those together, but it got overwhelming. So I'm going to definitely catch up to that one though. Definitely enjoyed it very, very much. Another one.
Wait till you get to volume 7.
Oh gosh, I'm so ready. That's another Shae and G like.
G's the one who got me to read it, so that's ultimately a G thing.
Right. It was like, read this. You should read it. I was like, okay, fine. And now I'm like, yeah, I get it. It's great. So, what about you, Shae?
Me?
We know that you read a lot, but
I did read a lot in 2020. I read 51 or 52 volumes in December total. The biggest thing I did is I read all of the Sacred Blacksmith.
Oh yeah.
I took out a good chunk of Ranma half as well. So I read like 5 volumes of that one.
Yay!
The Sacred Blacksmith. I ended up reading 9 volumes because I'd already read volume 1 and it's only a 10-volume series. I have feelings about that series though. So, and they're very, because there are parts of that series that I really love and they definitely did great, but others that they definitely didn't. And I have to put out a trigger warning for that series for sexual assault. So if anybody's triggered, be steer clear, because man, that was really hard to read. So.
Wow.
I have feelings. Outside of that, I just kind of caught up on some favorites. I was able to finish Hatsuharu because somebody had sent me the last volume. So I was able to finish that one. I finished The 7 Princes and the 1,000-Year Labyrinth. I had 2 volumes of that one, and I had finished that. What else did I read? My brain does not want to remember right now.
Dylan, did you hear what I heard?
I read Landing Appetites, which was the best. Oh my gosh. I
didn't hear anything.
Oh, I feel like I heard.
There was sirens somewhere.
Okay.
I heard it.
Okay. I heard sirens. And I was like, wait, am I making that up in my head? Okay. Anyway.
I'm not sure.
Shae, you said that you read.
Seriously, like,
okay.
It's so cute.
I need to sit down and read it.
That's been this odd stream with Dylan, so he got all my live reaction. So if you want to see me, like, just giggle and be like, "Oh my gosh, this is the cutest thing ever!" Like, where is it? Where is it? Where is that moment? He gets Kame-donned in here.
I don't have my copy.
Oh my gosh!
Because I let my friend borrow it, so she's reading it now.
So. Dylan, was that what you sent me? That one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I need to sit down and read it. Like I'm so excited because I know I'm gonna love it. It's food and looks so cute.
I also what I really love about it is just the fact that, like, the typical, like, how am I trying to say this? Like, the typical, like, pretty man is the one who's really, 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 really in love with the super adorable, like, chubby man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so freaking precious and so cute. I love it so much.
But like,
because a lot of the times that
ooh,
oh, yes, is his shirt open? Yes.
Yes. It was at the party where they're like telling the chubby guy to like open his shirt so they can draw on it. And so Minagishi opens up his
yeah, that's right.
on him to protect him. And so he says, I will stand against anyone who threatens you because and then they get interrupted. But that's like, he adores the chubby guy. And I love it so much.
The thing is like the chubby guy's so cute. See,
he's adorable. Look at the back.
He's so cute. I would cuddle with him and eat.
This is his reaction every time he walks away and happy. He's like, yes.
I love it.
It is seriously one of the cutest BLs I've ever read. Like, it is so pure and precious, and I love it. But the one thing I have to like caveat it with is that Otsu doesn't have nice self-talk about himself. He talks very negatively about his size and stuff. So that can be triggering to some bigger people. So I always like to warn people of that before they step into it. But seriously, it's so cute. Minagishi's like, no, don't diet. Don't change anything. I love you the way you are. Like, he just loves him and his self, and it's adorable.
I need to read it.
It's so great.
Yes, frijoles for breakfast. It is so adorable. It's the best. I
adore it.
Uh-huh.
So I guess, what about you, Natalie? I know, like, we've talked.
I've talked ad nauseum. You need to talk, girl.
Yes. I don't want to talk about me. What I didn't do. I read 4.
That's okay.
That's good.
That's still
all
something.
4 of them is from An Incurable Case of Love. All I did was catch up on that, and that was it.
Yay!
That's all I read the entire month.
Oh, the interloper.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I like it.
It's a really cute series, but volume 5 is very frustrating. So
yeah, it's very.
I haven't read it yet.
Tropey, but
it's for the interlopers that happen in romance manga.
Yeah,
it's interloper for Nanase for the girl.
Okay.
And then the interloper for Dr. Tendo was introduced at the end of that volume. So interloper situation in volume 6, and then we'll get our HEA in volume 7 because that's where it ends.
Right, exactly.
I hate it.
That's so strange.
I hate
Isaiah.
Hi, Isaiah.
Hi.
Yeah, like that's frustrating.
Yeah, we've talked about that in like everyone's getting married too. Like how it didn't even make sense.
Yeah,
isn't that what you were reading, Dylan?
It is.
Huh?
Oh, I was reading Everyone's Getting Married this month.
And what did you think?
I love it. I love it so much. I haven't. I stopped at volume 5. This is what's my next read. I think volume 4 is where the interloper comes in.
And the interloper's around till the end. Just an FYI.
He didn't bother me as much as some have in the past.
Oh, he will.
He's just
getting started.
Just like, okay, good. Okay, fun. All right. Well, okay.
That's like one of my biggest complaints about the series is that the interloper thing goes on way too long.
Oh,
and
man,
he's just such a douche canoe.
I will say I freaking love Ryu. Ryu Nanami is like one of my absolute favorite manga husbands, boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, ever. Men ever. I love him.
Yes.
And it's kind of because of his past. I don't know if I want to talk about spoilers, but
yeah, like
he had a relationship.
Makes all of his it makes all of his decisions make sense.
Yeah, and I just I
you don't know his past. It's like what? Excuse me.
Right.
I also kind of agree with his like opinion on marriage to an extent. So because I've had problems in my past that are very not similar, but they're kind of related to that. So I don't know. I connect to the series in that sense a lot.
Right.
I really liked it though. So I'm excited to finish it, but now I'm like nervous because of what you've said. But I'm still gonna probably enjoy it.
No, like I like it still. Like I still really enjoyed it. I mean, I've read it twice now. It's still on my shelf, so that says something.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think it's one of my. It's not quite a nostalgic fave because it's not old enough to be nostalgic, but it is one of the first series that I read that was like specifically Josei. Like when I first like kind of figured out
it's a really great like intro to Josei.
Right.
And so I
think that was my first too.
Right. So I'm kind of biased a little bit, but I do really enjoy it. I just really hated the I don't love the oh, bless you.
Sorry.
I don't love that trope.
I don't either.
Just the random person from the past or whatever. It's like what, or the random coworker who's never talked to, like they have zero actual.
Yeah, that happens in BL too.
So weird. I hate it. Jeez. So you were reading that, Natalie. You were catching up on
An Incurable Case of Love. I read a bunch of stuff. And
I pretty much focused on Yona and a little bit of A Bride Story. So, I mean, I feel like we did pretty well. Did any of us do anything on the actual bingo board?
I did.
I marked like 4 things.
Let's see. What was my last update
on
my bingo board? Let me pull it up.
I also read a lot more than just everyone's getting married.
Oh, did you? Okay. Tell us more.
I wasn't done. Okay. So I only got to volume 4 of Everyone's Getting Married. I started the readathon with one of my favorite BLs because I wanted to reread it, and that was Mr. Mini Mart, which is an adorable, like, really sweet boys' love about these 2 boys in a supermarket that fall in love. And it's a lot about accepting your sexuality and not dealing with bullying, and I really loved it. It's one of my favorites. It's like a comfort manga for me because it's just so sweet and so fun. I also read Minagishi Loves Otsu. I love that. Oh, I also read Can an Otaku Really Become an Idol, which was so good. I liked this a lot more than I thought I would. The art is so fantastic. I can't show you any of it, but it's fantastic. It's very, very... there he goes there. A lot. I love the cross-dressing. Yes, queen. Finally, what we needed in hide and seek that we never got, we got in this. So... I also read 7 Days, which was phenomenal. Okay. I love that one. That was one of my favorites of the year. Absolutely.
So
one of my favorites. It's so sweet and pure. And then I also read Secret XXX, which Aisha sent me. I love it so much. It's so cute. Yay! It's so sweet. It was so good. There's a little bit of like drama, I guess, kind of pointless drama in it a little bit, but it was just for like, you know, like drama. But the actual like relationship was really cute and pure. I believe lube is involved. Like the manga actually did some research, so that was nice. And then, so I love that so much. I'm trying to save my worst read for last. Well, no, I won't read it. I'll just say it. Fuck it. My worst read, sadly, is Jealousy Volume 2.
Really?
Ooh, I haven't started that yet.
Do something bad.
I was disappointed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a dark series about Yakuza, so you can kind of imagine what the triggers for that are going to be. It gets very dark, and there's I don't want to say it because I don't want to trigger anybody, but just use caution when you're going into that series because you're going to read some things that happen a lot in BL that you might not enjoy, but other people might enjoy it. So go into it if you like it. Like if you like dark themes in your manga, try it, give it a shot. But I just didn't like it. So and I was sad because I love the art and I like the mangaka, and I was like, okay, but it just disappointed me.
Right. Well, because isn't Jealousy a spinoff of the
Fourth Generation Head?
Fourth Generation Head, yeah. So and it follows Jealousy follows the dude that was basically the villain in Fourth Generation Head. So
and it's his story.
That's a big reason why I have not picked that up, because I did not like that man in Fourth Generation Head. And so I was just like, why do I want to read his story? Yeah. I don't. So that's what I haven't picked up.
He goes through some messed up things. Yeah, so like not that makes what he does in the next story better, but he's a messed up person. And it's sad because he goes through some stuff in Jealousy that I wouldn't wish on anyone. So in a way, I have
my bingo word.
Yay!
Got 2 official bingos before I stopped filling it in.
Nice.
Ooh.
But I was getting pretty close to a blackout.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
I took some pictures on my phone of some stuff. I also read some digital manga too. I read the first volume of 1122 for a Happy Marriage, which I really liked.
I read the first 2 volumes of that one. I think I own 2 more of those. Might pick those up.
I need to reread
really like it.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting talk about like an open relationship where he has stepped out of their marriage, but she knows, and to an extent she's okay with it, but she realizes she's really not, and so she's trying to make her marriage work.
Yeah.
So, interesting.
Yeah, that was really good. I also finished reading Asahi Senpai's Favorite, which Danny from Thanatos got me into, and we actually read it together. We decided to read it and then discuss it on Instagram, which was really a lot of fun. It was a cute, fun little shoujo romance. There was some.
How many volumes is that one again?
For the most part, 7 volumes.
That's not too bad.
So it's not too long. I really like that.
There are some really great shoujos that are just super short out there. Like Primitive Boyfriend is only 3 volumes. Sad that it's only 3 volumes.
I know.
But at
another
the same
one I really love is
I read it all. Like it made sense that it was only the 3. Like the story was very concise and it felt like the right pace for it.
I still need to buy the last volume of that.
I would love to see a movie.
That would be awesome. I'd love it.
Fantastic.
Let's see. I also read Prince Freya Volume 1, which was very, very good.
Prince Freya. The amount of people who tagged me because they were reading Yona and Prince Freya during this readathon, like, I was dying. I'm like, y'all are reading my babies, but you have to read all 3 volumes of Prince Freya. Kill me.
Yes.
But Volume 4 is so... Oh, Volume 4. Oh, Volume 4.
I'm excited to buy it.
I can't wait for y'all to read it. It's so good. It's out on Tuesday.
Ooh, okay, cool. I'll make that order. Oh, that's exciting.
It's so good. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I also
2 words.
I also read A Man in His Chat. 2 words.
I love that one.
2 words. Kiss scene.
Okay. Oh.
That's exciting.
Something bad was gonna happen.
Oh, it's so good.
We love it.
Especially considering what happens in volume 3 and then having what happens in volume 4 happen. I'm just like,
I need to catch up.
It's so good.
I do too. I'm still on volume 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
I screech about it way too often.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, the amount of people tagging me, and Requiem of the Rose King is the other one I got tagged in a lot. I'm just like, y'all are rating my shoujo babies, and I love this. So good.
That's awesome. I was also read
to read Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts now, I'll be really happy because that's one that like more people need to read.
I really want to read that.
It's so good.
Yeah, I need to read that one. I'm gonna have to check that one out.
That's like my underrated shoujo favorite right now. The other I talk about a lot and more people are picking up. So.
What else did you read, Dylan? You said.
I also read volume 2 of A Man in His Chat.
Oh, okay.
Which is really good.
Volume 3 is out.
That one had some really interesting. Oh, is it?
I think so. Let me check.
Oh,
you keep talking. I will look.
I really liked the discussion of grief in that volume. I don't know if you've read volume 2.
It is so good.
If you have. It's really good.
I haven't read volume 2 yet. I don't think.
So good.
I think I'm scared.
Well, I mean, I did cry, but it was only because it hits me, you know. And then, other than that, I also read volume 1 of Komi Can't Communicate, which is so funny. Which is great for me because like me and comedy manga typically don't mix, but I actually found this funny, so that was really nice and refreshing. It's hilarious. It's so good.
By the way, volume 3 of A Man and His Cat is out on the 26th, so that is out in January.
Oh, yay!
So it's out in just a few weeks.
I'll pre-order it.
I'm excited.
That's so exciting. I love
that. On my radar video yet. What am I doing?
I know, right? And then kind of going off of that, I also read volume 1 of She's Sweet Home. The just the regular like the Kindle version of volume 1.
It's cute.
Yeah. It was cute. It's very, very brief. So like it's very simple and cute. And nothing like more than that for me yet. So I'll find out later.
It's really just very slice of lifey. It's just cute cat shenanigans. Yeah. Not. I wouldn't say it's like a new favorite or anything like original, but it's just cute. Yeah. So if you like cats and you like cat shenanigans, She's Sweet Home is great.
I'll probably still buy more on Kindle because I thought it was really cute. And then probably my favorite read of the whole readathon was Blue Flag volumes 1 through 4, which I am now a complete and utter stan for. It is so good. So good. I have not loved a manga series like this in like 2 years. Like that's how much I love it. Like
so good.
It affected me so deeply. So I'm really excited to read. I have volume 5. I need to read it, but I'm just kind of saving it because it's so good. It's so sick. I think that's mostly what I read. I did read something else, but I read like a Abe-kun something. Abe-kun something. I forget what it's called. It's like it's a shoujo romance on Kindle that
which
was actually really cute. It's called Abe-kun. What is it called?
Oh yeah.
It's Abe-kun Wants Me or something like that. I don't remember the whole title, but it's basically about this girl who's like, she's kind of, what's the right word for it? Like, she's not your typical kind of girl, I guess. Like, she's a little bit more like, I have a word I want to say, but I don't want to say it because it's, yeah, Abe-kun's got me now. So it's a haters to lovers like kind of story where she can't stand him. Lovers,
so I'll probably pick that one up soon.
It's cute, and he's kind of alpha, but also really kind of sweet. On like deep down, he's sweet. I'm very, very curious to see where it goes because I liked it. It's also kind of a like a parody of the shoujo romance tropes a lot because the first scene you see Abe-kun in, he's like shirtless walking down like the hallway, and like it's such a shoujo manga moment, but it's done in a way that's like funny because she like comments on it in like a way that's like, oh my god, that gross boy or whatever. It's so great. It's so funny.
That's awesome.
I really liked it.
Well, speaking of digital first manga, should we tell people our January Thirsty Thursday pick?
Yes.
Yes, I already forgot what.
So, Natalie, do you want to make this announcement? Since you're the one who got me to read this particular series?
No. I was unprepared.
I love it.
Should I make it?
I need to buy it on my
campus.
I don't know if okay, so it's a digital first. I gotta get my bearings here. All right. Only digital. It'll be complete sometime this month, right? At 4 volumes? Right?
Yes.
Okay. I read the first 2 so far. But anyways, it's Practice Makes Perfect. It's about a I was not made for this. Right.
It's good practice.
This is going to be a poor explanation.
Practice makes perfect, Natalie.
Exactly.
See, yes. Okay. A guy who does like wrestling, right? That's what he does? Okay. And then a girl who does volleyball for like pretty much like the Olympics, right?
Yeah, they're pros.
They're pros. That situation. Okay. Anyways, so they both don't have experience really with dating and more particularly being sexual with someone else. And so the two of them kind of work out this agreement that they're going to train together in learning to be close with somebody else so they can have a relationship because they pretty much at this point just focused on their sport and training for that. So they start out where they're training on like just kissing, and then they move forward from that and it gets a little more spicier and spicier through the chapters, but it's hilarious and I love it so much. From the first volume, I was like, it's my favorite. One of my favorites.
So yes, we have 2 virgins learning to explore sexual relationships together. And it's fantastic.
That was very key. They're both virgins.
I was laughing or saying, "Oh, so cute," the whole time I read the first volume. Natalie was, let's do it.
And they always go to a love hotel to practice.
Yes, they practice at a love hotel.
For them.
Right.
And it's really cute. And they're really like, I don't know, they're really like, oh, is this okay? We're going to do this. And then they go home and they practice alone. Not like, you know, what you're thinking right now, but like, she's like in her room, like kissing her teddy bear and stuff.
Yeah, it's cute. It's really adorable.
Maybe in later volumes they get to what you're probably thinking of, but I haven't got that far yet. So I'd love to see it.
This sounds really cute.
Yeah, that's your poor explanation of it. If you would have asked me like a month ago, I would have had that.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
That's legit. 2 virgins.
I did put a link in the comments, so if you want to like read up on it or see where you can pick it up for yourself digitally, that's available to you. I think it's available through like Amazon, Comixology, and I think through Kobo, like through the Barnes and Noble digital thingy. Like it's available on a bunch of different platforms. So just find the one that works for you on Kodansha's website. That'll be the Yes. I'm so excited that we picked this. Like I threw it out there and everybody's like, oh, let's do that one. And I'm like, yes, I want to read more. I've only read the first volume, but I'm like ready. I think it'll be a really fun discussion about like relationships and expectations in relationships. I think it's just it's gonna be a time.
Yeah.
And communication.
Yes.
Really good communication.
Oh, yes.
What they would like to do and what they enjoy.
We love seeing good communication in manga, aka Sweat and Soap.
Yes.
I'm wondering if it's going to be as like it sounds like it's going to be kind of like on par with Sweat and Soap as far as like just how wonderful do you think?
I think in ways it'll be similar.
Yeah.
But I think in other ways it's different enough because like some of their interactions are slightly awkward. So
it's hilarious.
I don't know if this one will jive with as many people as Sweat and Soap does. Like once you get over the initial premise of Sweat and Soap, like it's fantastic. But this one, because naturally these are two people who are not naturally charismatic, kind of awkwardly fumbling through a relationship. Like, I don't know that everybody's going to love it quite as much as Sweat and Soap, where you have a charismatic person with an awkward person, where they kind of balance out. So,
okay.
I love that both. Like, don't get me wrong. I love it a lot already, and I've only read the first volume. So, yes. Question about Sweat and Soap. It will be long officially. It's ending in Japan soon, but in the US we'll be getting volume 5 this month. So we're about halfway through in the US.
Ooh, I still need to buy volume 4. I'm just behind in everything.
Oh, you poor so good.
I want to. It's just
I feel like there was a question that someone asked that I was going to see if y'all wanted to answer. Oh,
there's a few.
Do any of y'all have?
I don't have general recommendations because usually what I do is I like talk to the person personally and just be like, okay, what have you already read? What kind of books do you like? And then or like what TV shows do you like? And then I cater my recommendations to what I think the other person would enjoy. Looking for something specific or manga, I recommend something along those lines. So,
yeah, I agree with that. Anymore, I've just been telling people, don't even worry about it. Just go into a store or go online and just
do your research. Look up anything that looks interesting to you.
Don't even do research. Just like pick it up. And if you flip through it, and it looks like it's interesting and the story looks interesting, then start with that one. Just make sure.
Honestly, most publishers' websites, at least Kodansha and Viz, usually have the first chapter of the first volume available on their website to read free. So you can kind of sample it a little bit. So if you really want to do your research, that's how you would want to do it.
Yeah.
Just, if you see anything interesting, you can kind of flip through a few pages, see the art style, all that kind of stuff to make sure you're still going to enjoy it. Because there's some that I fell in love with, but not because of their art style at all. I fell in love with the story. I mean, Haikyuu is an example of that. The art in Haikyuu is not my favorite art ever. Like, I won't deny that. And I almost didn't click the whole series because of that. But I grew so attached to it so fast that because of this, that's why it's in my collection more than the art. And some things are in my collection because of the art more than the story. And it's just this balance of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I talk a lot. Just tell me to shut up, y'all.
No, I can't disagree
good.
with that. You said what needed to be said. So
I would pick a short series though. That would be my thing. I would not.
Oh yeah.
I would not dive into like Yona and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm one of those
Unless
people
you're diving
the long
into
running ones.
Like some of the shonen you can get for $2 a month on the Shonen Jump app. A deep dive series that way,
right.
where you're only paying $2 a month to read them all. That's different. Right. Buying, the 40 plus volumes of Haikyuu hiding up there. Yes, they're in honor on the top shelf. And volume 42.
Oh my god, that's so great! Oh, because season 4 is called To the Top.
Yes.
I don't know if that was planned, but
it was.
I like that. Okay, yeah, I love that.
I'm a dork like that, so yeah.
I see you.
So, anime-wise, there is 1 to 2 seasons left that they can do.
Yeah.
My gut says they're going to split it into
way
2.
Behind.
Because they still have 2 games at the Nationals in the Nationals arc to play. So I think they'll do that in 1 season, and then they'll do the time skip in 1 season. I think that's how that'll go.
Girl, you okay?
Wait, what happened?
She's gone. Oh, okay.
She was jumping all over the floor. It's like,
oh, no.
You look so soft. I want to pet you so bad.
Oh.
He's awake now.
Happy puppy.
Yep. Left a big pee for me.
Oh, that's why you jumped up like that. I saw you just react. I was like, what's happening?
Hi, puppers.
But it was funny because she also stared at the camera, kind of like that made me laugh.
Yeah.
She kind of just went.
I was like, huh? Like, what's she doing? Oh gosh.
Oh, I don't know why that made me laugh so hard.
When is the next Thursday video? Okay, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
To decide the official date, it'll either be the last Saturday of this or the last Thursday of this month, or the first Thursday. Oh my gosh, Thursday, Shayla. It'll be either the last Thursday of the month or the first Thursday of the following month.
Right.
You've got a couple weeks to read the 4 volumes, which is why we're telling you now. We'll make the big announcement on our Twitter and stuff in a minute. I gotta finish the image to send out to everybody. I forgot to do it earlier. So
sorry.
Gosh. No, it's okay. Oh yeah, for real. It was like gone. I was like, what the heck? Like it was so abrupt.
I think she also didn't want to interrupt us either.
Right. And of course, funny. I interrupted us because I was like, wait, what's happening? Oh, that was funny. Goodness. I don't see any other.
I think that's it for now.
Yeah. I love that the comment section, I love how y'all have become friends.
Me
and
too.
You all talk to each other. I love it so much. So even
that's
if we
what community should be.
Yes.
A thirsty community helps everybody out.
Yes.
I love it so much. Even if we don't like, because we just let y'all chat amongst yourselves, you know,
and we chat amongst ourselves, and we all get along great.
It's so I love to see it. Oh, did you miss? Okay, so we are reading.
Our January pick is Practice Makes Perfect. If you scroll up in the comments, there's a link to Kodansha's site, so you can download it where you need to download it.
And we'll also post on Twitter and
we'll be posting it all on Twitter and Instagram and all that kind of stuff here in the next hour.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So soon. You'll have official promo stuff soon.
Yes. I mean, honestly, this is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are not about to make me emotional on the internet, so. But it's been so much fun just building, just doing this together and building our little, it's like a blended community from each of our individual homes. And then it's like, now it's just one big thirsty group.
We're just one big thirsty family.
I just love it.
I know. We're so parched.
We are all thirsty queens.
Yes. Did I get coffee on my? I should not be drinking coffee. It is 6 p.m.
And you're drinking coffee.
It feels like freaking 10 p.m.
I know.
Like, I really have been sitting here thinking, like, oh my God, it's getting so late. And I just looked at the clock. It is 6. Oh, and thank you. I got this mug. Oh, in Roatan. Like, we went there for a cruise, and I bought it there, and it's really cute. And also, so Honduras, like, I didn't know. This is a random story. I did not know that there would be people who looked like me there. I was surprised. There were Black people who were in Honduras. Had no idea, because in my Spanish classes, it's very focused on, like, you know, it was the Spaniards and such. But Honduras was very brown.
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed. It was great.
Very nice.
So that was my random story about
awesome.
My mug. So, oh my gosh! Wow. Hold on. Oh my gosh. So I actually have a thing to ask y'all while we're on here. So I have had people asking me about a Discord for Mama Loves Manga. What if we did something? What if I did that? If I made a Discord for Mama Loves Manga, would y'all be interested in, like, having a Thirsty Thursday, like?
Yeah, we could do a Thirsty server over there.
Yeah, I don't know how these things.
I think that'd be awesome.
That would be pretty fun. I think that would be fun. So, okay. I mean, I say that.
I like that.
If you decide to not do your Discord, like, we can add it, because I already have a Discord server.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you need to decide if you're going to do a Discord, and if not, we'll add a thirsty section to mine.
Exactly.
I had a Smutty Soul Center, but it wasn't really being used. I don't remember if I left it. I've kind of been clearing some things out for some changes I'm making on my channel. It's coming on Monday. You'll see Monday. But anyway.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's not so much as if it's not so much too much work as it is. I'm going to have to get myself together, basically, and actually, you know, be better at time management. So it could be a thing. Like, it could be a thing. So we'll see. Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
Yes. You will be very happy. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll let y'all know. But I don't know. Do we have anything else to talk about before?
I think we're good. I have officially put the Thirsty Thursday announcement up on my Twitter with the link. So you don't have to go hunting through the comments, just go to my Twitter instead.
Yay.
You also go and share that out so whoever you're following can might eventually do a dedicated like Thirsty Thursday Twitter. I don't know.
That's not a bad idea.
We're still kind of figuring a few things out.
Yeah.
Access for y'all. So
yeah.
Anyways, we love you guys so much.
Yes.
Everyone who participated in 25 Days of Manga, because this was like, we had so many people turn out and participate this year, at least that I noticed, and it was so fun. I love everybody fill out their bingo boards, whatever they were reading. We'll continue to like make all the tools for you to make Instagram super easy, and you can share those to Twitter as well. Especially now with the fleets and stuff, like you can share it all everywhere because all you have to do is download it to your phone and you can share it on all your platforms. So anyway, thank y'all so much. Like this was seriously so much fun. And as always, thanks to Natalie for spearheading it and doing most of the hard work. I mean, we contributed some ideas and stuff, but she does all the legwork, gets all the stuff designed, and does the hardest part of this. So everything that Natalie does for us, and yay.
Yay. Yes. Well, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yes. For hanging out with us and reading with us and giving us love. So, yeah. Bye.
Bye, y'all.